changing it up a little bit because my favorite person and #1 fan is here, and usually my shit's pretty sad and I don't feel like reading sad stuff today. So I'm gonna read one that's mine and then one that I've semi-memorized that is not mine. So I'll start with mine. Here's to the, oh, that is so fucking musky. Here's
I'll
to
go
the,
turn it down.
Yes, please. I keep hearing myself talk and I don't like it.
Keep talking.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
How about that?
Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. Thank you. Anyway, this one's mine. Here's to the end of my panic years and hoping I don't replace them with full-blown crippling anxiety. The things I've lost and found spread across the deck of my ship from the decade I spent in the ocean of curiosity and longing. It's hard to place exactly how it all makes me feel. In my mind, I am still the girl I was at the beginning of this journey, but my body holds scars that tell me different. I can go back, but never really return, you know? Because the songs are still playing in the car, but when I look over, you're no longer singing them back to me. Because we were kids together and adults apart, and I never really learned how to let you go, or much less anyone who's held my heart. Like the way you hold a balloon when you're a kid, one day you just have to let it go. And I don't hate you for that. I think it's the only way I would have started moving again. My heart has always been a rock I've been willing to push up a hill for anyone, and you showed me the beauty in standing still. This one is not mine. This is chapter 1, When Hearts Are Large by Levi the Poet, on the album of Correspondence. It's amazing if you haven't listened to it. My love. When we first set sail and pushed off to sea, I stood at the bow looking backward, dry-eyed and imagining that the world in all its color and grandeur and majesty had been devastated by the same flood that I'd seen when I told you that my father was making me leave. It was a Midsummer Night's Eve, and in my heart, it was a romance, that same Shakespearean tragedy, that quintessential teenage flickering that let love burn brighter in the reminiscent memories as we slowly fell asleep, cuddling beneath the stars that I wished upon through the cutout at the top of the teepee, that doubled by day as an Indian fort, with girls who have cooties stretched across the seams, and at night, our secret love affair that the cowboys would have deemed a crime punishable by cap gun, in sour faces, and wild, wild west make-believe. Old enough to comprehend, but young enough to dream. I can still hear the rhythm of your breathing beneath that canopy, while the wind played brush on the snare, and God threw his bolts of lightning like the thunder-clapped clave to complement the whistling moving through the trees, and remembered you promising me that when we grew up, you'd build a home for me. Now to start growing. And you twist up your fake mustache like your favorite character in your favorite movie and whisper, I'll be your huckleberry. And in the morning, when I snuck back to my room, I thought tragedy indeed, if innocence, if ever it was, can be stripped away without warning. My king. By grace, or by fate, or by luck, or by mercy, I trust the moon will carry your letters safely to me. This flood rescinding will give way to land depending, and like the hand of God gave olive leaves to encourage that ancient family, my dove, with love and sincerity and all that I have to offer. Your queen.